Oh, I'm so excited. Stop the music. It's season 4 time. What it dooski? It's your boy Farewell34, and today we've approached chevron number 4. Each season is a chevron. How's it going, Stargate fam? We're kicking off this season with the premiere. Episode 22 is interesting. It felt like a new beginning with some regards. We had the introduction of the replicators, these little like 8-bit freaking nanobots or whatever it is. They seem pretty interesting. I like the general premise of them so far, and I'm interested to see how we're gonna go about wrapping up this story. This is the end of the line, potentially looks like it, for Thor. He was one of our very first allies in the, in the larger universe. So it's gonna be cool to see how this one goes. It was a very big action heavy ending where everyone's just, destroying all the replicators before they got out of there. They went for the they went for the Yoink Gate play. Let's see how it turns out. I'm excited to get in this one. I hope you guys are too, and if you are, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I wanted to make sure that I was in the best possible mood for this episode, because I would not want to record this if I'm not really feeling it. If you are watching this video and you're excited as I am, I'm gonna need you guys to comment Chevron 4. Type in Chevron 4. It doesn't have to make any. Type in Chevron 4 in the comment section, so I know you watched this moment and I know you're excited. Yikes! Last time on SG-1.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Yeah, take it. He shot him 3 times. Didn't go.
This ship withstand an uncontrolled re-entry.
Look at this. In season 1, it would have just been a photo that they zoomed into. That's a joke. You hear that? Is that the subtitles? Here come the replicators.
Може би те си кома с прошлого епизода. Что-то е. Замолчи. Юрий, назад.
Jump scare. Here we go. So this is the movie intro. I got a little too hyped last one. I'm not gonna lie, I missed the original intro. It's anticlimactic or anything, but I like seeing all the cutscenes. Gets you prepped, Anyway, Stargate fam, let's get into this premiere and see how much raw power the replicators have. Small victories. Oh. Does that mean they're gonna win?
Than they thought to set up the second gate. You were fine. Take it easy for at least
Off-world activation.
Oh, here we go. And the fact that Michael Shanks was actually had appendicitis or during filming is so funny.
Hold on.
It's like when Amanda actually got knocked out in the elevator.
Well, it's about time.
We've been dialing home for over a week.
A week?
It's great to see you guys too.
I'm pleased to see you well, Daniel Jackson.
Thank you, Teal.
Yeah.
Don't touch it.
Oh!
Glad you made it, SG-1.
Oh, that's hair!
Fanfare, General.
We did.
I thought it was paint.
What happened to Thor?
Oh, we got him out in the stasis pod.
It was retrieved when we passed through the Stargate on P4X234.
They left you behind? Permission to shower granted. I insist on it, Colonel.
You stink.
Bad. I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, I'm so excited.
What you doing?
They salvaged a couple of replicator pieces from the ocean. I thought, well, there's no discernible energy being emitted. I think it's pretty safe to say they're dead. Still going fishing?
Yep.
You coming?
Still staying here?
I think I've had enough relaxation for a while.
It's been long enough. If that ship's gonna sail, let's make it move.
Sir, wait.
Deja vu.
General Hammond just called. Major Davis is on his way in from the Pentagon.
Uh-oh, this is not good news.
Crew was being attacked by a large mechanical spider.
Just one?
We thought it was a joke at first. Then the transmission cut out. Approximately 1,700 hours, the sub was spotted by aircraft off the Nimitz. The crew was found dead.
All of them?
They got the bodies off before they discovered how they died.
Looks great.
That's them.
Sir, if this started with only one bug, it's already replicating.
This is gonna get sticky.
We have to make sure that none of the replicators get out of that sub.
Harbor has been evacuated and the entire area cordoned off.
The Asgard already tried that, and these buggers are on the verge of wiping out their entire race.
That's why I'm here. People are the closest thing to experts we've got.
As an expert, I'm saying blow it up.
Sir, at least one of the replicators survived the destruction of Thor's ship.
Well, fine. Tow it back out to sea and nuke it.
We've considered that.
We're in a political mess right now, Colonel. The Russians picked up the Asgard ship's entry into the atmosphere.
So, they're not buying our version of the story. They already think we're responsible for what happened to their sub. Is there any other way we can neutralize these things? Maybe some alien technologies you've come across?
The replicators are impervious to Goa'uld technology.
Yeah,
they are,
right.
however, susceptible to human projectile weaponry.
Guns.
Sir, if there are still a small enough number of the replicators on board, a properly equipped team could possibly...
Save the world.
Getting old for you, sir?
Better inform the Pentagon.
Unscheduled off-world activation.
All right.
No team's currently off-world.
Oh, who's pulling up? Martouf? What system lord nonsense is gonna go on after we wrap this up? Like, quite a lot of that happened last season.
Why isn't the iris closing?
I'm trying, sir. It's not responding. We're showing an increasing loss of power in the base. What?
That's not good. Oh shit, that boy?
That's Thor.
What a dump. O'Neill, you call this your base?
See you up and around.
I owe you and your team a great debt of gratitude for saving my life.
Not all of the replicators were destroyed when your ship exploded entering the atmosphere.
Maybe you could help us out?
I cannot.
No?
I have come by Stargate because there are no ships to spare. My homeworld is being threatened by the replicators. Thus far, all attempts to stop them have failed. I have come here to seek your help.
Back online, sir.
Good. How can we help you?
Your projectile weapons proved effective.
Can you give me a GAD, O'Neill? Or yes or yes?
Technology and strategy.
You guys.
The Asgard have tried to stop them. You have demonstrated their weakness may be found through a less sophisticated approach.
Wait a minute, you're actually saying that you need someone dumber than you are? You may have come to the right place.
So
Thor,
good.
with all due respect to your situation, we need SG-1 here.
I could go, sir.
Permission granted.
We must leave immediately.
Have fun.
Alright, we're splitting up.
Sure, you betcha.
Look, even Thor's got a little CG model of him waddling around.
The replicators will not attack unless threatened.
Alright. Oh my goodness.
The O'Neill was supposed to be our last great hope.
The O'Neill?
It is the most advanced technological Asgard creation yet. It is the first Asgard vessel designed solely to fight in the war against the replicators.
Wow.
So why aren't we taking that?
It is not ready.
Where are we going exactly?
Oh, yo, take it. I just realized. Well, first and foremost, I get that they're sophisticated enough, but you can't just revert. They can see what. Well, they don't have any guns. I was gonna say they can just reverse engineer and make their own guns. But now we've got a bargaining chip, right? We've been wanting technology. Thor's in a tight spot, and I guess I actually love that idea of how it's the practical means and the older means of just like ballistic weapons that are the things to just stop the replicators. So now we're gonna help them, give Thor some some turrets on the O'Neill. I love that. I'm guessing he named it off Jack, right? And then now we'll probably get some technology, maybe a way to open up the gate automatically, and some other Asgard shit. This is good. This is exciting.
For the sake of the Asgard, we must not fail.
Sam's truly the best of us, so if anyone's supposed to be here and help, it should be her. It's a big gun. Got a drum mag and everything. Well, certainly Baker's gotta go. Or maybe Stevens too. Can't have, first person footage like this and not expect someone to go. Oh, we hear him. I gotta rate them. They're grinding.
They're a different color.
Oh, what is that?
What is that?
They're building like a headquarters, a base? Oh, a big replicator. I was wondering, I'm like, yeah, I was gonna say, what, are they gonna have like a queen replicator or whatever it is?
If that's some sort of queen, the other bugs may try to protect it.
Queen?
Yeah. Well,
Teal'c and Stevens are in trouble. Battery room.
and the question is, does the queen become sentient after a while as they advance further? I don't know.
Stevens?
It happens.
The interior of each block contains the following: 2 million isolated Chiron pathways.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's a Chiron?
It is an energy particle. The Asgard would never invent a weapon that propels small weights of iron and carbon alloys by igniting a powder of potassium nitrate. We cannot think like you.
Listen to this. I got a
Let's
proposal
forget about
for
the
you.
Chirons and try to put this in terms that I can understand. Each block is like its own individual computer, capable of communicating with the other blocks, perform various tasks, ultimately for the purpose of replicating.
Indeed.
Correct.
Could say, oh, I don't know, 2 of the individual blocks replicate?
It requires several blocks working together to make new blocks.
It's good to know.
It will simulate any behavior we have observed.
Nobody's going back down in there.
We have to blow up the sub and hope that we can contain any of the bugs that survive.
I think it's the only way.
Talk to the Pentagon.
I think you brought back a souvenir.
What is your current thinking process? You are thinking about the humans on your planet. Colonel O'Neill is a very capable human.
Yes, I know, but
We are able to stop the invasion of my world, I promise. We will do all we can to help yours.
pretty big if.
Would you like sustenance?
Yes. Thank you. I'm starving.
I like the yellow ones.
Oh my god. Sorry.
We have lost contact with the rest of the Asgard ships engaging the replicators.
Oh, great.
Could it be a communication problem?
No.
Nope, they got body.
Yes.
They move quick. What can you say?
Los Angeles class attack submarine. On my command, they'll target the Blackbird with torpedoes.
Should probably put a hold on that. And the significance of that is...
Okay, look, the way Sam explained this to me, bugs use whatever raw materials are around them to replicate, right? And these ones are eating the Russian submarine, which means they're basically made of steel or whatever the sub is made of. And it may also explain why they haven't tried to get off the sub yet. They can't. You see, they're only as resilient as the raw materials they're made of. These ones aren't like the ones on Thor's ship. They'll rust or short circuit in the water. They're less sophisticated and they're vulnerable.
I'm sorry, it sounds like you're now saying that blowing up the sub would easily destroy them. If that's the case, why don't we do it right now?
Because there's still one bug that could survive.
The one that survived Thor's ship.
Which is a queen.
It's the one that started all this by killing the entire crew of that sub. We have to be sure this won't happen again.
Mother bug.
It's a little dark.
It's incorporated itself into the mother bug. Look, every other bug on that sub is probably gonna be pretty upset when you kill Mom.
Yeah?
Replicators are attracted to bursts of energy, are they not?
Yo, what if one of them's made out of Naquita? That'd be kind of crazy. That would be an interesting route to go.
Now's our shot.
Sub's diesel engines just started.
We're anchored for now. But you better get out there before they decide to dive.
So how long before they reach your planet?
2 hours.
Your ships can go much faster than light speed. I've seen you fly clear across the galaxy in no time. So why are the bug ships traveling so slow? So if they did decide to go to hyperspeed, it would also mean no shields or weapons.
But remember, replicators do not care about time as we do.
Right. Bottom line is, we can't touch them, but they could easily take over the ship or blow it to smithereens if they wanted.
Yeah, we have shown no signs of aggression, and this ship's technology is less advanced than the ships they currently occupy.
Not really helping, am I?
Charges set.
They're submerging.
It is another advantage the replicators have over us.
Yeah, they don't need to sleep.
They do not require rest.
What's the strongest material you know of?
We have just developed a new alloy of Naquita, trinium, and carbon. It was used to create the hull of the O'Neill.
Can that ship reach hyperspeed yet? Can it be flown using autopilot or some sort of remote control?
Why?
So we can get the replicators to chase after it. That ship is everything they're looking for. It'll look like an all-you-can-eat buffet.
But it is not completed. They will capture it and consume its technology.
Not if you rig it to self-destruct.
I do not understand.
You said that the bugs can't use shields or weapons in hyperspeed. When they do, you blow the O'Neill and take the bugs with it.
Major Carter, you are
kinda risky.
suggesting that we destroy the most advanced Asgard attack vessel ever created before it is even finished.
I know. It won't attack anything if the bugs get to your planet before it's finished.
Yeah,
You
but if
said
it
yourself
explodes,
you
who's
didn't
to say
think
they're gonna
the
get
answer
some
had
of
to
the
do with
debris and
technology
just
anymore.
start replicating that?
If the replicators are able to infest the O'Neill and disable the self-destruct,
Then they will consume the ship and its technology, and we will have created the most advanced version of the bugs yet. I know, it's a risk.
I don't know about that one, cuzzy. Doesn't seem like the best play.
The whole reason that I am here is because you want me to suggest a strategy that you would never think of. Now, you keep trying to defeat them by building better technology, and they keep absorbing it and becoming more advanced. They won't expect you to blow it up. It's a tactic they've never seen before.
it's a tactic we would never consider.
Exactly. I mean, otherwise, we just stand here and watch them invade your world. Maybe it's a really stupid idea, but isn't that why I'm here?
Then we should try it.
Son of a bitch.
I believe you got it, O'Neill.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Oh,
Hell.
O'Neill.
Colonel O'Neill, is there any way you can make it to the escape hatch?
it's getting tight, boys.
Best thing they can do right now is try and chase them into shallower water and hope that they surface.
No, there's not enough time for that.
You better go ahead and blow this thing. It's not exactly a positive attitude, Jack. We are not getting out of here. Jack? Daniel, please. Davis, give the order.
Well, no, we're not doing that. Oh, unless we're really gonna body ourselves where Sam messes up, and then Daniel doesn't want to blow them up.
The O'Neill has been launched.
Sorry, were they just end up getting the Naquita alloy?
The O'Neill will now enter hyperspeed.
Okay. They're following.
It worked. Yes.
Oh.
I am fine.
We did it.
It was your stupid idea, Major Carter.
Okay. Fire on target.
Excuse me.
Dallas is firing torpedoes. Blackbird attempting evasive maneuver.
It's gonna have to fail. Hello? Oh, Thor's the GOAT. Thor's the GOAT. Thor's the GOAT.
They're okay.
Now, that's timing.
Came as soon as we could, sir.
You're it?
I am O'Neill.
Oh, we had things handled.
So the bugs are all taken care of down there. We kicked their asses.
They had asses?
New ship, the O'Neill.
Get out of here, Thor.
Oh, yeah.
We had to blow it up.
Oh.
One day we shall repay you by helping to fight the Goa'uld to it stretches across my galaxy. Major Carter's strategy worked
whole
this
galaxy.
time.
You ever need any more dumb ideas, you know where to find me.
Yeah, stop by anytime.
Dinner.
I'll take you fishing. I'd love to do that. There's this lake in northern Minnesota.
Can somebody just let Jack go fishing, please? It's all he wants. It's really all he wants. And that was Stargate SG-1 Season 4, Episode number 1 here. This one was titled Small Victories, and we had 2 small victories. We stopped the infestation on Earth for now, and we also stopped the replicators from getting this new ship called the O'Neill here. And this is an interesting episode for the fact we just got to learn a lot about the replicators, not fully, but we got a good chunk of information, right? They are able to replicate whatever they're eating. If it was iron, that's what they're made of, meaning that they have the weakness that comes with that. And if they were to, they brought the idea now, if they were to, obtain a Naquita alloy, they would then have that, which would not be good news for us. So obviously, right when they put forth that idea, my first thought is, once if this alloy or some sort of combination of things where it would practically be indestructible is brought up, that's not good news for our heroes. So that's definitely going to be a concern moving forward, I'd imagine. Good idea to bring it up and not let them get that, because once it does end up happening, if so, that's going to be a really big kicker. So I like that. I also just loved a lot of the sweeter moments, despite all the action beats, really tight quarters. I think they did a decent job at having that tight quarters feel in the submarine. I actually enjoyed some of the more of the technical aspects to this episode, and just learning more about the actual replicators, and a lot of the sweeter moments here, and just some of the conversations versus the actual, I guess, bigger story of going out to get the replicators in the sun. Surprisingly, I just thought that was an okay plot line versus Sam and Thor having the Asgards having to dumb down themselves to try and stop these enemies that have been plaguing them for how long. We haven't seen it in the larger sense here. We've only heard it through the words of Thor, but these little buggers are a real problem. So it's going to be cool to see how they develop over time, and seeing their devastation up close and personal, right? Because we're only hearing it through we're only seeing it through a small window. We're not seeing it devastating an entire galaxy, right? So it's gonna be cool when we get more visuals of that. I might have actually preferred some of the other season finale and openers. However, I think this was definitely an intriguing one now that we've got this big threat being put forth, the enemies of the Asgard, and we got to learn about the Queen. I guess some of the more nitty-gritty bits to them, at least for now. Yeah, I also like some of the bits here with O'Neill. That was a premiere for Season 4 of Stargate SG-1, guys. Things are sure to get spicy. We have the new threats. We have Thor giving us a little bit of leeway in terms of technology here. Now the relationship with Thor changed dramatically, right? It went from putting him on a pedestal to now just, cracking jokes and hugging him, and once he got put up in this tight situation. So definitely going to be cool to see how this fleshes out, especially now that he's not on his deathbed, luckily, so he's living. Also, the replicators too, seeing them in action a little bit more, having them close, they're definitely spooky. They're definitely spooky. I don't know what we're going to do. Just naturally, we're going to have to step up our capabilities once they start getting some alloys that are just out of this world, quite literally. I mean, bullets work for now. We're gonna have to start making Naquita bullets or something. I don't if they get this new alloy. And it was also cool to see that the Asgards are making a new ship, and that they're even naming them after O'Neill. I just thought that was so sweet. As always, if you enjoyed this one, then definitely be sure to smack that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But with that being said, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Love you. Peace.